In every university, there are stories whispered in the hostels, things students warn each other about in low tones. At Hillside University, one name always came up: Dr. Ken. To the outside world, Dr. Ken was brilliant, respected, well-spoken, but within the campus walls, every female student who passed through his course carried scars of one kind or another. He was known for failing girls deliberately, unless they gave in to his hidden demand. For years, no one dared to speak up. Some succumbed, some dropped out, and some suffered repeated failures until they left school in shame. But the story took a new turn when three close friends, Sarah, Linda, and Joyce, entered the department. By their second year, Sarah noticed something unusual. No matter how hard she studied, no matter how well she wrote, Dr. Ken's course always ended in failure. One evening, sitting under the mango tree behind the girls' hostel, she sighed heavily. Sarah said with frustration, "I don't understand. I studied day and night. I answered those questions correctly. Yet, failed again?" Joyce replied gently, "It's strange. You're one of the best in our group." Another student nearby overheard and leaned closer. The male student whispered, "Sarah, stop breaking your head. If you keep failing Dr. Ken's course, you already know what it means." Sarah asked quickly, "What do you mean?" "What does it mean?" The boy lowered his voice even more. "It means," he said slowly, "you need to see him." Her heart sank. She had heard the rumors, but she didn't want to believe. Later, when she asked her friends, Linda, bold and outspoken, confirmed it. Linda said firmly, "Sarah, that's how he operates. Many girls don't graduate on time because of him. If you want to pass, you must go to his office." Sarah's lips trembled. "So, I must sell myself, just to graduate?" she asked in a broken voice. They were silent, because that was the unspoken truth of the university. Days later, Sarah gathered courage and went to Dr. Ken's office. His office was decorated with shelves of books, awards, and a large photo of himself, shaking hands with a government official. He sat behind his desk, eyes sharp behind his glasses. Sarah said politely, "Good afternoon, sir. I came to ask why I keep failing your course. I don't understand." Dr. Ken leaned back and smiled, a smile that made her uncomfortable. "Sarah," he said smoothly, "you're a pretty girl. I don't have to explain too much. You know what to do. Ask your friends, they'll put you through." Sarah shook her head slightly. "Sir, I don't understand," she said, her voice trembling. His tone changed, cold. "Then get out of my office," Dr. Ken replied harshly. "When you're ready to stop pretending, you'll pass." Sarah left the office trembling. That evening, when she told her friends, Joyce sighed sadly. "It means exactly what you think," Joyce said softly. "He wants your body, not your brain." Sarah shook her head, tears in her eyes. "This is madness," she said bitterly. "How can I do that?" The next semester came, and Sarah failed again. Desperate, she returned to his office, this time offering money. Sarah said in a pleading voice, "Sir, I'll pay. Please, just let me pass." Dr. Ken laughed, a cruel, mocking laugh. "Keep your money," he replied coldly. "I don't need it. You know what I want. Why are you acting like a child?" He dismissed her with a wave of his hand. Sarah went back to her hostel and told Linda and Joyce everything. This time, Linda's eyes burned with anger. Linda was not an ordinary girl. She came from a family known for their strong traditional background. Her father was a spiritualist, a man who believed no evil should go unpunished. Linda said with determination, "This man has destroyed many destinies. He will not escape this time. Sarah, go ahead and play along. Do exactly what he says. Don't worry, I have a plan." Sarah followed Linda's advice. When Dr. Ken instructed her to rent a hotel room and wait for him, she reluctantly did. He came, ordered drinks, demanded food, made her pay for everything. That night, he had his way with her. As promised, she passed his course the following semester. But the bitter taste of humiliation remained. She told Linda everything, and Linda, furious, whispered through clenched teeth, "He thinks he has won. Let him enjoy. He doesn't know. His last lesson has begun." Linda prepared herself carefully. She knew Dr. Ken's weakness: girls who dressed boldly, girls with curves. Linda herself was busty, and she used it to her advantage. Wearing a skimpy dress, she approached him after class, pretending to struggle with his course. His eyes lit up like a predator spotting prey. The same story repeated itself. He demanded she book a hotel. He made her pay. And once again, he took advantage. But what he didn't know was that Linda had gone with something hidden, a secret charm from her father. That night, as he laughed and boasted, Linda left him with a curse he could never shake off. 2 years passed. Sarah, Linda, and Joyce graduated and moved on with life. But for Dr. Ken, things began to crumble. His side businesses collapsed mysteriously. His once loyal friends betrayed him. At home, tragedy struck. His wife left him. His first child died unexpectedly. His second disappeared abroad without a trace. Then came disgrace. At the university, he was framed for corruption and arrested. He spent a year in prison. When he came out, he was arrested again on false charges. Misfortune followed him like a shadow. Desperate, he visited different spiritualists. Each one told him the same thing. One spiritualist said gravely, "You offended a young woman years ago. She marked you. Until she forgives, your life will never know peace." Haunted, broken, sickly, Dr. Ken searched for Sarah. After years, he found her. She was working in a big company now, elegant, confident. He fell on his knees in front of her. "Sarah, please forgive me," Dr. Ken begged. "My life is ruined. My family is gone. My name destroyed. I beg you." Sarah's eyes filled with tears, but they were not of pity. "What you did to me, can you reverse it?" Sarah asked bitterly. "Can you give me back my dignity? Can you erase the nights I cried myself to sleep? Can you undo what you did to my friend?" Dr. Ken bowed his head in shame. "No, I cannot," he admitted weakly. Sarah stepped back slowly, her voice calm but final. "Then I cannot undo what you are going through," she said. "Every man must live with the seeds he has sown." She turned and walked away, leaving him trembling in the cold silence. And so, the man who once used his position to destroy others became a lesson himself. For years he believed he was untouchable, but fate has a way of balancing the scales. Evil may last for a while, but it never lasts forever. Do you think Sarah should have forgiven him? Or did he deserve everything that came his way? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Tales by Timmy for more powerful stories that open your eyes and stir your soul.